it's me, Marlena Cole, your dating and relationship coach and the creator of the Love Me Right coaching program, where we service and support single African American women who are destined and designed to be wives, experience the joy of being in a stable, safe, and supportive relationship. I am always looking for women, single African American women who are ready to experience life with their lover and best friend. Who do you know that's ready to attract, connect, and build healthy relationships with their life partners? I am so excited to come to you today. My mind is like always running, thinking about relationships, thinking about life, and sometimes I want to write an article or something like that, but I think I'm just going to start sharing these via quick videos and see how you like it. I love you to comment, let me know if you like this. But I was thinking about or different topics. Let me know what other topics you'd like for me to talk about because I have so much in this little mind and I read so much that things pop to me, and sometimes I just don't have the time to write them down in an article. However, I was talking to someone today and we were kind of laughing about being a single woman in corporate America and how, and even though I'm married now, how when I was single, she felt the same way I did around, holidays or coworkers getting together for, uh, parties or get-togethers after work at someone's house. They're like, "Oh, bring your partner." Then they turn to you and go, "Hey, Marlena, do you have anybody to bring?" And it's always so uncomfortable, right? It's probably uncomfortable for them because they know more than likely you're going to be the only or very few single people there. And so, but they don't want to leave you out. So these are these very awkward moments that people don't think about. And then for me as an African American woman, a lot of times I was the only African American woman on my team. I was younger, single, was a single mom. A lot of them were uh, older people, different race, and they were married or engaged. Most of them were married and had families, and I just had my daughter. So I just always was like, "Oh yeah, no, I'll come." I never went because I'm like, I don't want to be the only one there without a date. And so her and I laughed about how funny it is. It's kind of that funny, but it's not really funny thing because then even at work, when you're single, whether you have children or not, a lot of times if you're single and don't have children, people just assume that, hey, I think it's an unconscious thing, right? That people are like, "Oh, you can take on the extra project, you can stay later because you have nobody to get home to." And it's like, wait a minute, I have a life too. I may not have children or a husband to get home to, but I have a life too. So that's one of those things that happen that I think people just I don't think there's any ill intent around it, but it just happened with single people in corporate America. One other thing that I noticed after, I mean, I knew it when I was single, but I really noticed it after I got married, is that when I was single, I didn't take as many career risks. Now, I would, take certifications. I have so many certifications and classes, and I would go for promotions, but a lot of times I didn't take big risk because as a single mom, I was the only income. But then after I got married, I'm telling you, I was this bold, assertive, sometimes aggressive woman asking for what I want, did not think anything twice about it, would speak up, and it was surprising to me even. And I think it was because I had that support at home. It was like, hey, my husband has me, right? He got me. But I never really took those big bold risks and when I was single, and sometimes you have to do that. I had a leader tell me once that it was one of my mentors said they got to their place they were in. He was a senior director in a company. He said, because I took risks. He said they were calculated. It wasn't just I jumped off the cliff. He said they were calculated. He said, but I didn't deliberate on them long and hard. He's like, you have to make risks in order to get in the seat that I am in, and you have to be able to handle doing that. And I was like, yeah, probably not. But I appreciated even more after I got married what he meant about taking risks in your career. And a lot of times when you're single, you don't take those risks because you're the only income. And so you don't have that bandwidth to take bigger risks. And sometimes you do, of course. Um, And then I was reading an article in the Harvard Business Review about, and it was an older article, maybe came out in 2017, about how MBAs, single women that were in high elite MBA programs, were kind of lessening their ambition when they knew students or others were watching, because they didn't want to end up being the single woman who's so ambitious that none of the guys want it, right? So I think a lot of times when single men are in the room, or when even if it's not someone we're attracted to, we don't show that necessarily that high competitive side of us, because we don't want to be seen, and unconsciously, I believe, as being not being marriage material, because we are passionate about our careers, or competitive in what we do. And again, these are generalizations, it's not for everyone. But I was just thinking about that, as it relates to life equaling relationships, and relationships equaling life, and just want to encourage all of my single women out there who are in corporate America, single professional women, to that I feel you, right? For one, I'm with you. When we're the only single ones, or the only ones in the room without a ring on, and we kind of hide and I let a hand under the table. We count how many people are married in the room. I just wanted to let you know I see you, I hear you. I would love, love, love to talk to you and connect with you, and see how we can get you a ring. See how we can actually better help you attract, connect, and build healthy relationships. Again, this is Marlena Cole with my random thoughts about life and relationships, how life equals relationships and relationships equals life. Let me know if you like this, or what other ideas you have for me to talk about. All right, talk to you later. Bye.